Hey everybody. Happy Friday. I know y'all excited that it's Friday. I know I am, y'all. Even though I'm not working right now, my 9 to 5, I still be excited when it's Friday. Hopefully everybody had a good day today. I feel like I was super productive today, but today did go by fast. But y'all, if y'all are new to my channel, haven't seen me before, my name is Lane Levette, and I teach people how to make money online with digital products and content creation because it's 2025, y'all, and we making money in the online space too, not just depending on a 9 to 5. So we doing both. If you interested in any of that I said, then you're in the right place. This is just going to be a live Q&A, y'all, where I hop on here, talk about digital products, how to get started, answer questions, give tips, whatever it is that I can do to support. That's kind of what this live is about. So if anybody does have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll be more than happy to help with those questions. Hold on, I'm trying to do something that I should have did already. Typical me. Typical me. But I hope everybody had a good Friday. How was everybody's day today? Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to multitask, y'all. But yeah, as I was saying, y'all, I'm just on here talking about digital products, digital marketing, how to get started. A little backstory, just in case I do have new people in my live on me. I started my digital marketing journey, y'all, back in April. As a beginner, I started on a brand new account from scratch, so no following. You don't need followers, and I was doing that simply because I was sick of my 9 to 5, stressed out, burnt out, mentally drained, couldn't take it no more, needed another way to make money, right? So that's how I ended up online looking for a way to make money. That's how I came across digital marketing. I came across digital marketing. At first, I ignored it because I thought everybody was lying. I thought it was a scam. Let's be real. I kept scrolling. And then maybe like a month and a half later, I finally was like, I'm seeing it too much. Because, once you start searching, then you start getting pushed all the content. And I'm like, everybody can't be making this up, right? So I started doing my own research. And then I started seeing all the courses and how people were learning marketing skills from these courses. So I watched this girl for a while. I was following her Instagram account and she was just talking about how much money she was making all the time and being able to live freely and do all the things that I was trying to do, right? And one day I just did it. I went ahead and just invested. I bought the course. The course that I started with was UBC, Ultimate Branding Course, y'all. I bought it from a complete stranger that I had been watching her content, and I bought the course. It's basically a full in-depth digital marketing course that teaches you all the skills to learn how to market. I just pinned it in the chat if anybody wants to check it out. And the whole point of the course, y'all, is to teach you how to actually market or how to sell. It's teaching you the skill of digital marketing, which is a high income skill. You can look that information up on Google if you want to. So digital marketing is a high paying skill that you can have that is steady growing, right? So I was like, I need to learn this so that I can sell my own digital products because that's what I wanted to do, sell digital products and make money online. So I started with that course in April. Y'all, the month of May, I made $10,000 as a beginner. That's not going to be everybody's journey. That's not going to be everybody's story, but I only tell people that for inspiration, just to show you can do it, just depending on your effort and your consistency. But I ended up making 10K that second month of me doing it. And that's when I knew like I had figured out how people was making money online, right? And I'm like, dang, I'm in the wrong industry, right? And I was still a beginner. So my income was like up and down, but I was still making thousands of dollars every single month. Every month since then, I was making more than I was making from my job. That was stressing the hell out of me every single day. And that's when I knew like this was gonna be my way out. This was gonna be my ticket to exit the 9 to 5, right? So I kept going, y'all. Like I said, I started back in April of 2024, and every month since then, I have sustained a full income and more from digital marketing. Still haven't officially left my job, but I'm this close to leaving. But That's the course that I started with. So if you want to learn how to make money selling digital products, that's how you should start, with a course that's going to teach you all the different skills that you need to know to be able to make money online. Hey, Christine, how are you today? You want to email me? Okay. Yes. But that's the skill that you need to learn. And people sometimes confuse this whole process, y'all. The reason why you go with a course first is because the course is what's teaching you how to be successful and how to make the sales, no matter what it is you're selling, right? You could be selling jewelry, clothing. It doesn't matter. You're still doing digital marketing. You know why? Because you're on the internet. If you sell anything on social media or in the online space, and that's how you market your business, you're doing digital marketing. The only difference is I don't sell physical products. I sell digital products, which are like courses like UBC or ebooks or guides or stuff that you get instantly. And that's the key, y'all. We're working smarter, not harder, because I don't gotta go ship nothing out. I don't gotta buy inventory again. I literally paid a one-time fee to get UBC, and I resell the same products over and over and over. It taught me how to make my own products. So I also sell my own ebooks. I sell UBC, and I sell like a couple other things as well. But it all started with me learning the skill of marketing to be able to make those sales, because without the skills, you can have the best product, the best website, the best everything, and nobody gonna buy from you, simply because, not because your stuff isn't good, just because maybe the right people not seeing it, because you're not putting it in, it's not getting in front of the right audience, or maybe you just lack the skills that it takes to convert somebody from just watching you to buying from you, if that makes sense. So that's the point of the course. The fact that you can resell the course is just an added bonus. It's not mandatory that you resell it, but it's like once you buy it and you learn from it, why wouldn't you resell it too? But also create your own stuff if you want to and sell it with it, if that makes sense. Hey, Rick, what's your product you sold during the second month? I was selling UBC, the course that I started with. So when I first started in April, started April 1st, brand new account, because that's what they recommend. I was following like other digital marketers in the space, trying to navigate and figure it out. And in the course, it was telling us, like, if you have a personal account, you don't want to mix that, start new. So I started new, and I was using the course to guide me. Like, I was learning different things that I needed to do to make content, and basically I was learning everything from the course as I was going as a beginner, and I started talking about it, and somebody bought it from me one day, and I'll never forget. I started crying. Somebody bought it from me, and mainly back then I was mainly marketing just the course because I didn't have a lot of other products. But so most of my sales came from UBC in May. Now a lot of my sales still come from UBC, but I also sell my low ticket products too. I sell my Faceless Beginners Plan, $37. I sell other ebooks, but the whole point is I learned how to make any sales from learning from UBC, if that makes sense. I'm doing good, Christine. That's good that you're doing good too. Yeah, I'm doing good. Today was actually a good day, a good, nice, pretty day too for me. But yeah, so I hop on live, y'all, multiple times a week. If this is your first time seeing me, just talking about the course, my journey, how I got started, and just showing people the value of the course, because it's super valuable. The fact that you getting all this information and then they add to it constantly. Like, I've been in the course since April, and they've added a ton of new stuff to the course since then. And that's the beauty of it. You never have to pay anything more. You literally pay it once, and then every time the creators add new information, new speakers, just whatever it is, we get access instantly. You also get access to a community of people, like-minded individuals. You're getting access to weekly Q&A calls, y'all. Every Wednesday they do a Q&A call on Zoom. I still join those calls, even though I make money. I still join. If you ever miss, you can view the live recordings. They're also getting ready to add audit calls, tech calls, and mindset calls. Well, mindset calls already exist, but audit and tech calls will be new. And it's like just a super, super valuable course that literally changed my life, y'all. I'ma always say that because it did. Had I not came across it, I probably would still be struggling to make sales and trying to sell my own stuff and had no clue, because I thought I knew. But then once you get a course that's about digital marketing, then you realize, like, dang, that's why. It's like you realize it was so much stuff that goes into, like, you coming on the internet talking about your product, making a stranger want to buy from you, right? So that's what it kind of teaches you, how to navigate all that and how to show up online as yourself authentically and build your personal brand and make sales, if that makes sense. Hey, Celibate. Hey, finally got my store up and running with the course up. Uh-oh. With a 12 digital products guide I'm launching tomorrow. I have to watch your video. That yes, I'm so glad you got it up because I was like, look, if you would have had UBC, I would have instantly just helped you. But I didn't want to like do the wrong thing because it wasn't the right course and then not be correct on how they did it. But I'm so happy for you that you got it up finally. Yep, so happy for you. But yep, you can always reach out to me if you have questions. Anybody, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. That's the best place to reach me when I'm not on live on Instagram through DM. Because it's just easier for me to communicate like that sometimes with voice chats and voice messages and all of that kind of stuff. But yep, so if anybody is interested in UBC, wants to know more, you can click it. It's in the chat, y'all. I pinned it. The beauty of UBC, you can do it on payments. So when you go to checkout, you can do through Klarna or you can do Afterpay, which will break the payments up for you, which makes it easier. That's exactly how I started on payments. But the main thing, y'all, when I got into this, I just asked God for $1,000 extra every month. That's all I asked for. I was like, just give me an extra 1,000. I'm happy. And I have made more than that every single month, which is insane. And it just goes to show, like, if you really take the course seriously and learn from it, learn the skill of marketing, you don't even have to resell a course if you don't want to. You can resell your own products, y'all. So don't sleep on low ticket products. You can sell like a 40, you can make a product, y'all, or buy a done for you product from somebody, uh, make it $47 and sell it and still make a decent income. Because even though it's not a high ticket product, a low ticket product sell too, and they may sell easier if that makes sense. But never sleep on high ticket, and don't ever tell yourself you can't do it, because a lot of people get the course and then they feel like they can't resell it because it's $500. Baby, you can resell it. I resold it so many times I can't count. And in the beginning, that thought crossed in my mind too. I'm like, who gonna buy a $500 course for me? I can't even sell a $20 ebook, right? But then I had to tell myself, if I keep thinking that, then why would anybody else buy it if I don't even think they should buy it? So I had to just switch up my mindset, y'all. I changed up my mindset. I was like, dang, everybody else can do it. Why can't I? And ever since I switched up my mindset and just went all in, I've been able to successfully learn from UBC and pretty much change my whole life, change my whole financial situation, be able to get away from that stressful 9 to 5 that I was working, that was driving me in the ground, that was just stressing me out, paycheck to pay, just all the things, y'all. And it's just been amazing, like the whole process of it all. How did you come to using your name? Because I started off faceless, y'all, and that's another thing. I need to change the name, but I don't want to go through all that. The at, because that's my at name. If I change my at name, I gotta update all my links everywhere. I mean, which I could do, but I just got a feeling I'm gonna skip something, so I just haven't did it yet. But I started with that name because when I first got into this, I was faceless. I had no plans on being face forward. I came into this, I wanted to do it faceless. The people who I was following were faceless. They were making thousands of dollars faceless, so when I started my IG account, I stayed faceless on that account for 5 to 6 months. I never showed up. It was just faceless content. And one day I just decided to go face forward. And that was, by that time I was already on YouTube talking about it. I just was not showing my face on Instagram. But that's how I came up with that name. So that's a quick tip, y'all. If y'all don't use a name like that, look. Because if I can go back, I wouldn't have used that name, because now look at me. I'm not faceless, but my ad name is still faceless. So that's why I try to put my name like in my title so people still know my name. But it's just such a hassle because I would have to go change all my links. I would have to make sure my descriptions have my ad name. Like it would just be, it could be done, but I'm just, right now it's not important. It's not important. Why did you stop? I was on Instagram. I mean, I was on YouTube. I had came over here and made a video and my YouTube video blew up. The people over here saw my face. I mean, I could have still kept that page faceless, because you got to think I'm reaching people all over the world. So everybody who on my Instagram would not ever discover my YouTube, so I could have stayed like that. But I think once I started learning and I got more comfortable with it and I was making money, it gave me the confidence to be like, okay, I'm gonna just go face forward. And then once I did it and I started doing it for a few weeks, it made everything easier for me. It was just easier because instead of me having to look for like faceless videos and the free videos, I'm in the video. So I literally, since I vlog already for YouTube, I just record my own self, if that makes sense. I record my day to day and I use my own B-roll for content instead of having to go look for like faceless videos. So, but yeah, I just felt more comfortable with the process, honestly. But I'm surprised. I stayed faceless for like 6 months or almost 6 months on Instagram. And I was posting nothing but faceless, just content of other people who wasn't me. Yeah, but there's a lot of people who are still faceless and they make decent money too. So UBC actually has a full faceless module in there, like teaching people who want to be faceless how to do it correctly, if that makes sense. So it's still a thing, y'all. It's still a huge thing, actually. It's just some people gonna get that itch to go face forward, and some people who may be shy ain't gonna. They probably gonna always be faceless, if that makes sense. You want to go faceless? Yeah, go faceless. And once you learn the ropes and you start doing it, and maybe you make your first few sales, you may feel like you want to go face forward. But that's what I did. I was faceless, y'all. If y'all go to my Instagram, don't believe me, scroll all the way to the bottom to April 1st, y'all gonna see months and months of content of white women. I'm not white. Which is crazy. And then one day I didn't even make no proper introduction. I just popped up on the Instagram page and started talking like I had been there, and nobody ever questioned it. I was just like, hey, and I just kept on going about my day. And the only thing that changed, I was no longer posting those videos. The videos were of me, and nobody ever said anything. Like, so you definitely can do it. Hey, Lane, I bought UBC from you from your stand still 4 hours ago. Okay, thank you. I just want to say thank you for the consistency and always motivating us. Okay, yeah. So did you send a not a screenshot? You forwarded the receipt, right? As long as you forwarded the receipt, they should let you in soon because it usually don't take too long. Just make sure you didn't screenshot. If you like follow that email, it tells you like to forward it. Don't screenshot it. But yeah, they should let you in soon. Let me know if you have any issues. But yeah, thank you. Was Spaces harder? No, it wasn't harder because you got to think about it. It's the same. Yes, I forwarded the receipt email. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just let me know like within the next few hours if they let you in or not. Yeah, as long as you follow all the directions, I think it asked you a question and told you to forward it. You shouldn't have an issue. But no, faceless wasn't harder. It was it's the same. Like the concept, everything is the same. The only difference is I had to find videos. That's it. Now I don't find videos. I just since I record for TikTok and I record like day in the lives, I use that content and just chop it up into short videos and use it as a reel for my products. But it really wasn't harder because I could just go pick one day to go find a whole bunch of videos and save them and have them already sitting there, like batch the videos, if that makes sense. And everything else is the same. I still got to put the hook, the caption. It's just I wasn't in the video, so I wouldn't say it was harder. It's just you're gonna have to really like how can I explain? You still got to try to find a way to be personable and like show your personality through faceless content, like in your stories. Because I always tell y'all if y'all on Instagram, you have to post in your stories. So for your stories, you still have to find a way to show who you are as a person, and you can do that without showing your face. It's just once you go face forward, it's easy because then it's just like you in there, it's just like you. So you don't have to try to be out of frame or post something that's not you, if that makes sense. Hey, Path. I don't know your name, so I just see Path. I'm good. How are you today? But yeah, I wouldn't say it was harder because some people like it. Like once you do it, you really ain't gonna know if it was harder until you one day go face forward and then you could compare the two. But since I've done them both, I wouldn't say it's harder. It's just to me, face forward just flows because it's just you. Like I took a picture today. I was just sitting. I don't know what I did. I don't have to like go look for content if that makes sense. But yep, y'all, that's the course that I started with. If anybody's just joining, we're talking about digital marketing, how I got started and been able to pretty much, y'all, I pretty much look, I haven't officially left my job, but technically in my mind, I've officially left it. But I haven't officially did it. So that's why I'm not saying that I quit yet. But I have not been to work in over 30 days because I'm on a leave. But I have no intentions on going back. Like I'm gonna ride this till I can't ride it no more. And then I'm gonna leave. So digital marketing has allowed me, y'all, to not have to go back to this job that drained the life out of me, y'all, every single day. And when I tell y'all it feels good not to have to go back to a job that you hate, And look, y'all, if y'all work a 9 to 5 and you like your job, by all means stay. But still don't just depend on it. Find you another way to make money too. Like get into digital marketing, get into selling digital products, start making an additional stream of income, and watch. You never know. That digital marketing probably gonna surpass your 9 to 5. Like once you start learning the strategies and actually making sales, you're gonna make more money from digital products. Trust me, because there's no limit. It's all about your effort and how much time you put into your business, how hard you gonna go to make sales, right? And I guarantee you're gonna be looking at that 9 to 5 like I started this as a side hustle, y'all, for extra 1,000. And it turned into my main hustle. And I be calling my 9 to 5 my side hustle now, honestly, because that's what it is. Jasmine, hey Jasmine. Yep, exactly. Betsy, okay. Are you in the creative wars on TikTok? I won't join. I can. I have 11K followers, but I won't join it because I hear all the stuff where it says it suppresses your views once you join. So I haven't even joined it. I thought about it, but I don't get enough. I mean, I get views, but the creator rewards program on TikTok, from what I'm seeing from other creators, you got to get 10, 20, 30K views just to make some money on your videos, right? So in my mind, if I'm not getting 10, 20, 30K views already, I'm not joining, right? So right now I can get 2,000 views, 3,000 views, sometimes 500 views. So to me, I could join, but how much money am I gonna make, right? So I'm not even gonna join until my views go up, if I even join in. But I make my income on YouTube, y'all. YouTube is where the money at. Start y'all a YouTube channel, get the channel monetized. That's where you make the money at. YouTube pay way better than all these platforms. I'm telling y'all, all of them. And I don't even utilize all the features. I'm getting paid just strictly from ads right now. That's it. You went to Hobby Lobby today? I didn't tell you to go in there, Jasmine. I had no business in there because if I would have stayed at home that day, I wouldn't have spent no money. I had no business in there at all. Hey, Alicia, at all. Are you in the okay? Yeah. Did she say how does your short form content affect your TikTok? What short form? You talking about like when I try to post the digital marketing content? Is that what you're talking about? Because every now and then I repurpose them reels over to TikTok. Like my Instagram reels that I use for digital marketing, they going on my YouTube shorts. Like I don't do them all, but I repurpose them for my YouTube shorts. And every now and then, depending on the video and what I said, I put that same video on TikTok. But my TikTok audience was not built on digital products. But I be throwing it in there, and I get people that comment or send me DMs, and they're like, "I want to know more." So, but that page was not built on digital products. I'm just slowly trying to like incorporate it in there. But it depends, because sometimes I can post one of those reels about digital marketing and it can barely do anything. And then sometimes I can post them and it do better than my normal day in the life. So honestly, I don't know. I just post what I want and go on about my day. Honestly, that's what I do. How effective is TikTok for you when it comes to digital marketing? Right. So TikTok is really good. It's just my page wasn't built on that. But a lot of people make a killing on TikTok. So I hear TikTok is easier to grow your community and your audience on TikTok, is what they say. So if you want to start a digital marketing page over there, I would say do it. It's just I have so many different pages. I don't got the time to start another TikTok. So I try to incorporate my digital marketing content into that page, like in what I'm already doing. I can't manage another page right now. I just can't. But yeah, TikTok is good. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all of them. Yep. She want to go now too. Yes. What you got? Yeah, what are you? She said a little bit of everything. They have all the cups. I told you, girl, they got all the cups. I ain't going there to look at no cups. I'm walking down the aisle. I'm way over in the home decor. Why y'all got cups way over here in my face though? Now you see why I bought cups. I had no business getting cups, and I wasn't looking for cups, but they everywhere in the store. And then they got all them cups on sale. They cheap, and I'm just like, baby, I'm getting some cups today. They all over the place. Right. Are you able to thrive on TikTok? What do you mean? TikTok is good for marketing, y'all. If y'all want to TikTok, do digital marketing on TikTok, go for it. It's good for digital marketing. Hey Jessica, how you go live on TikTok with a Faces account? So I don't go live on no platform, y'all, but YouTube, because y'all my community over here. But you can go faces on any platform. You just would show your product. You can do it on TikTok. I can do it here. So if you don't want to show your face, and I always tell people that's faceless, try to go live. If you shy, don't get in the camera. Turn your camera around and have your product up that you're talking about. Because the whole purpose you on there, you should be marketing something, right? You ain't on there just to be chit-chatting and how was your day, right? So whatever it is you finna come on there and talk about, have your camera on that, and then you just be talking, but they can't see you. People do it all the time. And then the more you do that, you're gonna get comfortable with just showing up and talking, and you never know, you may just show your face one day. So that's all it is. You just reposition the camera on something else. You need some new cups. Hobby Lobby got them. Hobby Lobby got all the cups. All of them. My audience is on TikTok. That's why I'm asking. Yes. Yeah. That's TikTok is good. TikTok, go over there and follow some people who doing digital marketing. They on there. And it's a lot of people, y'all, a lot of beginners get on TikTok and get on live and be making a killing on live. Like, and UBC, y'all, we're gonna go back to UBC, the course that I'm talking about. They actually have a TikTok module teaching you that, and then a module in there teaching you TikTok live strategies, like how to make sales on TikTok live. So that's one of the things that UBC has too. When I tell y'all UBC got everything, they got everything, y'all. They covered it all. They got a YouTube module in there teaching you how to grow your YouTube channel the right way and not doing what I do, what I did, and post vlogs for years and get 100 views and keep doing the same thing over and over, over and over, and teach you how not to do that. You have UBC, yep. So yeah, look at that TikTok live strategies. The only difference is you just wouldn't show your face if you don't want to be face forward. I know I love Hobby Lobby too. They got everything, and everything be so reasonable in Hobby Lobby. Everything. Prepare to launch. Yes. Yeah, TikTok is a good place to do digital marketing. I didn't want to go Facebook, but the more I think about it, I think it'll be probably. Yeah, it just depends. That's why I always tell people when it comes to the income, I don't like to talk about income too much. I do sometimes, just because sometimes you got to tell people stuff like that. But I'm not one of those people that's going to talk about money every time y'all see me. It's just, I'm not doing it. But sometimes you got to throw it in there just to let people know what's possible. But that's what I be saying. Everybody's journey gonna look different because somebody may be on TikTok, somebody may be on Instagram, somebody may be faceless, somebody may be face forward, somebody, you know what I mean, maybe going live, somebody may not be. Somebody probably ain't making money because they need to switch it up, right? So you got to figure out what's gonna work for you. If you're doing something over and over and over and you're not making sales, you need to do something different, right? So all of that plays a role on when you start making sales and how you make sales for everybody. And then also the platform that you own. It don't work for everybody. Look, Instagram, me and Instagram in a love-hate relationship. I'm this close to just disconnecting the whole Instagram account and just staying over here. But I'm working on it. But and then some people can get on there and grow fast. But that's one of the platforms that I struggle on with growth. But it do not stop my sales, y'all, because I still show up every day. I still post content. I still get in my stories, and people still buy stuff, right? So even though my following is growing slowly, you don't always look at the numbers. Like the numbers matter, but at the same time, they don't matter if you showing up every day and making like connections with people, if that makes sense. I didn't want to go face. Okay, I read that. Hey Nia, does UBC course? Yes, I was just saying that updates all the time. The people in here will tell you. I've been in UBC since April or May, and they've added new stuff constantly. You'll never pay upsell though. Like once you buy UBC for $4.99, you in there. But they're gonna always add new stuff because digital marketing is always evolving. So they always add new information, bringing in new guest speakers to teach new stuff or whatever the case may be. But yeah, always add updates constantly or just new stuff. Because like the YouTube module wasn't in there when I first got UBC. That was added like along the way. Yeah, they always adding value. Like that's why when people be like $500, I'm like, look, I ain't finna argue with you today. When they do that, I know you ain't look, because when you think about it, $500 is really, really cheap. I don't want to say cheap because look, when I first started, I didn't have $500 because I started because I was living a paycheck to paycheck cycle and I was stressed out, right? So I get it. But if you look at the bigger picture If you go to digital marketing to go to college to learn digital marketing, they're gonna charge you thousands, right? So why do people complain about $500 to learn it this way? When the only difference is you're not learning it through a college, you're learning it in the online space, and it's providing you more value than they give you in school, honestly. And you get to resell it if you want to, because I know when you go to school to get digital marketing, a digital marketing degree, you ain't finna resell nothing. You finna walk out with your degree and that's it. Now you better go freaking find a job. So it's like when you position it like that and switch up, then people are like, oh yeah, that do make sense, right? So it's like you paying $500 to get ongoing support, not just go to school, get a degree, and then boom, you're on your own. You're literally in this community where they constantly adding stuff, doing Q&A calls every week, mindset calls, audit calls, tech calls, and all the other stuff that they do all the time. So it's like that alone is worth more than 500. You see what I'm saying? So when you think about it that way, it's definitely worth $4.99. And it is one of the better courses, y'all. I started with UBC simply because that's the one that resonated with me. That's the one I chose simply because they focus on branding too, not just digital marketing. And building a brand online is important because it's going to make a difference on whether or not you make sales or not, if that makes sense. Yep, Christine, wrong mindset. How was your crawfish today? I had blue crabs. They were good. Did I post a video about crawfish? Who, me? Wait. I'm so confused, girl. I don't even know what I posted. What crawfish did I post? I'm trying to figure out what crawfish did I. Girl, I don't even know. I think you talking about the other video. I eat crawfish so much. I don't know which crawfish. I ate crawfish today. I ain't posted that video. Where did I? Oh, TikTok. I put it on TikTok. See what I'm saying? Because I'm vlogging for YouTube and TikTok, but I forgot. Right. So I did it on my Instagram story and I did it on TikTok, but the vlog is not out yet. Okay, yeah. They were good. I almost didn't eat them because it was a place that I usually don't get crawfish from. And I was like, I ain't getting them. And I got them and it was actually good. See, I'm all confused over here. Lord, that's because I be recording so much content. I'm like, how she know I ate crawfish? I ain't uploaded the vlog yet, but I did post it on Instagram and TikTok. That's funny. Hey Rick, I got DBA. Y'all messages coming too fast. I got DBA before I knew about UBC. Can you still? Yes, you can still use DBA to be successful, Rick. DBA is beginner friendly too. The only difference with DBA and UBC, DBA is not a course. So it's not going to give you full in-depth marketing skills, but you still learn enough information in DBA to learn how to market a product. And then with DBA, you're getting all the ways to make extra streams of income too. So yeah, you're not the only one who will get DBA. So yeah, you can still definitely be successful with it. It's the same concept. You got to get out there, make content, market. It's just the amount of information you getting is a little bit less, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can definitely be successful with it. Which version of Stand Store do you recommend? So as if you're a person who trying to make it and don't want to pay $99, I get it. So if you don't want to be paying $99 a month and not making no sales, I would say go with the lower one. And then once you start making money, upgrade to the higher one. The only difference is if you do start with the lower one, you're not going to be able to do your email marketing through Stand or offer payment plans. So that's only on a higher plan level. But I would say start with the low one. And then once you start getting leads and if people start asking about wanting to buy something, then I would say you need to upgrade. If payment plans becomes an issue with you making sales, then upgrade. But yeah, the 99 for sure once you start making money, because you got a lot more features and stuff you can do. Yep. I think one of my versions of Stand Store is 9. Yeah, they only have two, 29 and 99. They only have two plans. But when y'all start, y'all use the 14-day free trial. I have it linked in my store, I think. It's linked on my Stand Store and it's linked in my YouTube bio, I think. Like start on the 14-day trial for free. Just to see how you like Stand Store. And I've written an ebook about how I got in shape physically that I want to add to my store for $40, but don't know how to design the cover of the ebook. Yes, use Canva. Canva for everything. Canva is easier. Just look, we working smarter, not harder over here. Go to Canva and you can find all kinds of designs. All my designs came from Canva. So just go on Canva, type in fitness, and then it's gonna give you a bunch of fitness pictures. You know what I mean? Or if you want to be on the cover, put yourself on the cover, but use Canva as the template, and then you can erase the photo and put your photo if you find, you know what I mean? So definitely Canva, because it's just easier. Yep, it's easier. Definitely don't outsource. If you made your own product, use Canva to design it. Yep. What did you put? That's where you get that. That's my personal email. But that's not the whole thing. But that's not the whole email. I don't know where you got that from, Christine. So email me on my business email, gofaceless20@gmail. Let me put it on here. I keep forgetting I can type. I think that email at the bottom of my videos too. Use that one, Christine. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah, that right there, that's my personal, but that's just half of it. That's why I probably failed. Don't know how. Where did you make the ebook at? Did you make it in Canva? Or like where did you make your ebook? Like where's your ebook at? Is it just downloaded to your computer? Like where is it and where did you make it? Thank you, San. Yep, Christine, email that one. Yeah, but if anybody just joined, we're talking about digital marketing, how to get started, y'all. The course that I started with is in the chat. It should be pinned in the chat. UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. It's a full in-depth digital marketing course teaching you how to sell digital products successfully and how to market yourself successfully. That's how I started back in April, y'all, and I have been able to almost quit my job. I could have been quit, but I haven't yet. I've been holding off, but I literally have turned the digital marketing into my main income. And everything that I learned from UBC. If anybody has questions about the course, drop them in the chat for me. What camera do you use for YouTube? I use my Pocket 3 for vlogs. Like if I'm the only time I use my Pocket 3 is when I'm doing the long form videos. Like if I do a sit down video for y'all or like a vlog, I use my camera. If I'm doing an Instagram reel or a TikTok video, I'm using my phone because it's vertical. So yeah, I use the Pocket 3. I use this one here for vlogging and then YouTube. But y'all, the phone will take you a long way. Don't sleep on the phone. Wipe the lens. If you just got a phone, wipe the lens. Wipe it good. Wipe the front. Get a good light and make the video. If you don't got a camera and you want to vlog, turn it this way and vlog, y'all. I'm telling y'all, just clean the camera off. That's all you got to do. This little light right here is a good light. It's a little clip light. They clip on everything. Amazon, as y'all can see. Look at that. That's because I had the light up here. And that is just a clip on it like this. That's it. And I can clip it to my phone. I clip it to my phone when I'm doing my morning coffee. I got it clipped on the top of my laptop right now. So you can just take it wherever you want to go. And it's super cheap to get. So definitely don't overthink it. A lot of people think like they got to have like a whole setup to do YouTube. Use the phone until you're able to do that. Use the phone. I thought Stan Store was linking bio where you show your personal brand. I didn't realize that you could use Stan Store without putting your real name. What do you mean? Yeah, you can use it without putting your name on there. So some people are faceless, so they don't say their name. Like faceless creators don't have their name. They have like their faceless at name or something. So you can put whatever you want on your Stan Store. They don't have to say your name on there. The only thing you have to do with Stan Store when you link Stripe, you need to put your real name, and you're gonna have issues. So because you have to set up a Stripe account if you want to get paid, because that's the payment processor. So when you set up that Stripe account, that's verifying you and your bank account. So you use your real name, but nobody sees that. But on your actual stand store, you can put whatever you want on your stand store. Yep. That's like your website. It's like it hosts your digital products. And then of course it shows your brand too, depending on how you set it up. Like mine is pink. That's part of my brand because I like pink. So depending on how you set it up and what you put on it, yeah, and the way you style it, but you don't have to put your real name on there if you don't want to. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Does anybody want to see the inside of UBC? If so, I will share my screen real quick just to show y'all what the course looks like on the inside, like the modules, some of the modules. Yeah, I need to get it together. I need to get it together. I be trying to do too many things and be forgetting to do stuff that's important all the time. Does anybody have any questions for me? Now, see. Any questions, y'all, about anything I said so far? Digital marketing, content creation, UBC, email sent. Okay, I'll check it in a minute, Christine. Do you think you will be a house? Yes, this year. Look, I'm speaking it, y'all. I believe it. So yeah, and a millionaire. Yes, I told my family that. I said I'm gonna be the first millionaire in the family, and they looked at me like I was crazy. And that's what I'm talking about. They looked at me like I was crazy because it's so far fetched to them, but it's not far fetched to me, y'all. Y'all gotta believe it. Definitely a six-figure earner. Yes, I'm hoping to make six figures this year. That's my goal. I want to. Now, whether or not I'm gonna do it, I don't know, but I plan on coming close. Yes. Yeah, they looked at me like I was crazy. She was like a millionaire. Like they looked at me like I'm losing my mind. I'm like, and it's crazy because it's like they have no idea, like the and then I'm looking at them like in my mind, it's just like, why did I even tell them anything? And it's crazy because I follow people who are in digital marketing, selling digital products who've made $1 million in less than a year. You see what I'm saying? So I see the people, I'm watching the people, I'm following the people. That's the type of people that I'm looking up to. And I know it's possible because I'm watching people do it all the time, selling digital products, making 500,000 to $1 million in a year's time. So I'm like, why can't I? Right. And when I tell them that, they look at me and just like shocked, like I just done lost my mind or something. That's crazy. No, they can't fathom that. They can't fathom it at all. And that's why they'll never make it because they can't fathom it. Exactly. They just want to go to their little 9 to 5 every day and come home and complain and be miserable. That's it. That's all they want to do. And you know what? That's all some people gonna do for the rest of their life. Because some people you can't break them out of that mindset that they just was meant to work. I was like that at one point. I thought the goal was to go to college, come out, get a job, and work this job for the rest of your life, and that's it. And I realized like there's more to life than going to work every day to make somebody else rich. I'm not against 9 to 5s. If you got a good one, and then by all means work it. But that's not all of life. Like going to work, making pennies, and it's technically be pennies compared to what the higher ups be making. When I can be over here running my own business, making money how I want to make it, baby. No, I was like, no, that and I can't. My family members, I could never talk to them. Like I tell them a little bit about what I do. The only time they interested is when they see me post income, and then they like, dang, you made it. Yes, but it's like they can't fathom what I do. They don't understand it. So sometimes you got to pass people up. Like when it come to family and friends, you got to leave them where they at. Honestly, you got to. You got to leave them exactly where they at. Yeah, right. Yes, extremely regular, like below regular, actually, and it's crazy. Below regular, they look at us like we crazy, and they don't get it. Like boyfriend had there say, slow down one. See, slow down one step at a time. No, you can dream big. It's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes believing in yourself, speaking it into existence plays a major role. And a lot of people don't realize the only thing that's holding them back sometimes from making money is the fact that they got a negative mindset. They may have everything else right. They may have everything else going on, doing the right marketing strategies, posting the right content, and in the back of their mind, they don't even believe they're gonna make a sale. And guess what? You're not, because you simply keep telling yourself in your head, your subconscious is telling yourself you're not. So you're not. And people don't understand that. They're just gonna stay exactly where they at. No, it's not just yours, Jasmine. They mine the same way. They don't get it. But when I start talking about money, when they see, that's why I don't like to post money clips. But every now and then, in this space, you have to show your income. Just every now and then, because you got those people who not gonna believe you until you show income. And then you got the people who they don't need to see income. They can just understand it just from the person and tell if the person being real or not. So when I do post income, like my family don't follow me on Instagram. I don't think, and they say they snuck in now, right? But my TikTok is like a personal page where I do content creation. And then when I try to post about digital marketing, I always hesitate because I'd be like, I know like my aunts and my brother, I know they own them. And I'm like, I be want to block them, right? They don't say nothing on my content, but it's like, you don't want to post your income on there when they looking, because it's just like, y'all know what I mean. But don't let your family and friends stop you from posting your content. If you have to block them, honestly. But they definitely will have you feeling some kind of way. Yep. Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to do it imperfect. Right, Stephanie, you should start with UBC, honestly. And you don't need to know how. I didn't know how. That's why I bought UBC when I started, because I was a beginner. I knew what digital marketing was, but I did not know anything else. And the people in here who've had UBC for a while will tell you that's the course that's teaching you what you need to know, if that makes sense. And if you have your own products, that's the course that's going to teach you how to sell them. And then the bonus that you get is once you start selling your own products, if you want to sell UBC, you can sell it too. You don't have to, but why buy it if you ain't gonna market it too? Why not? Right? If you build your business and you start learning and you become good at what you do, start marketing UBC, because it's only gonna help people. It's a valuable course. Like I wouldn't sell it if I didn't think it was worth it, right? So when I sell it, I'm able to talk about it all the time because I know that it's worth it. I know what it did for me. So that's why I have no problem selling it, if that makes sense. But I would definitely say start there, because it's going to teach you how to like position your content, how to get in front of the right audience. It's going to teach you all that kind of stuff that's going to help with you actually making sales. The average person don't dream big. Nope, that's true. They really don't. And I'm gonna be honest, if you would have asked me a few years ago about being a millionaire, I probably would have been looking at you crazy too. I wouldn't have been looking at you as crazy as they do, because I know deep down it's possible, but I wouldn't have thought it would be me. Now I know, like being in a different space, being in this online space and seeing how people becoming entrepreneurs, making money, like I know it's possible. I know it's possible, y'all. You really got to put in the work and put in the time and go hard for your business, y'all. I made today alone, y'all. I made $1,500 in one day. Now, that's not gonna happen all the time. So that's why I don't like to talk about it, because I don't want people to think, oh, I'm make 1,500. No, there's days that I don't make money at all, which is fine, because when you in this space, your months and your days gonna average out. But I ain't never worked a 9 to 5 that's gonna pay me like that. not even $500 in a day for that matter. So that's what I mean. Like, and when I tell my family, like if I was to tell my family that, they'll be like, what? So that's why when you mention being a millionaire or even six figures, y'all, even 100K, they'll look at you crazy. Even if you say 200K, they're going to look at you crazy because they don't see that. They don't see the bigger picture. They only see go to work, go to 9 to 5, come home. That's it. And they probably so far away from it that they don't see that they can actually be closer to it if they just get out of their own mind and actually learn a new skill that's going to get them there, if that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense. I bet I bet when you do become wealthy. Oh yeah, exactly. The ones who looked at me crazy when I said I was gonna be a millionaire, baby, I'm going to them first. I'm gonna be like, I'm going to them first. Them the first ones. I'm gonna make sure they know. Don't make sure now y'all look stupid, right? Exactly. You went live earlier. What time, Jasmine? How long did it take you to make your first sale? Yes, Stephanie. Exactly. I made 1,500 today alone. That's what I'm saying. I don't always have days like that, but that's just to show y'all what's possible. That's what's possible when you learn the skill of digital marketing. And y'all, I just now came on live. I haven't been on live today. I made this money earlier in the day when I was out eating crawfish and drinking lemon drops. It's when I was making this money. That's what I'm saying. So the content that I already have out is working for me. So that's what I'm saying. The content that you put out gonna stay out there. That content was working for me. I'm just now getting on live. But you think I could have easily said I ain't going live today. I already made my money. I'm still on here talking, answering y'all questions. You know what I mean? I'm still on here. I'm still on here working because I enjoy doing it. And I know that just because I made 1,500, that don't mean I can't come on live and talk about what I do and still help people, if that makes sense. How long did it take you to make your first sale? So it took me like about 2 months, honestly. 2 months, because I had really started in March, but then I started over in April. So I would say 2 months. 2 months, y'all. And some people it's gonna take longer. Some people may do it faster. Everybody's journey is gonna look different, y'all. How long did it? Okay, I read that. If you could sell one course today, be grateful. Exactly, Christine. And see, you got the right mindset because people don't realize when you buy UPC, you buying it to learn from it. That should be your first reason. Now, don't be buying it because you saying, "Oh, I'm finna buy this course so I can flip it and resell it." Of course, you a reseller, but your number one reason for getting the course should be to learn, so you can learn skills of marketing, right? So you can sell anything. But the fact that you can resell it, y'all, if you think about it, you can sell the course once a week and make $2,000 a month. That's 4 sales in 30 days. Anybody can do that. Once you learn the skill and you get good at what you do, that's $2,000 a month just from making 4 sales off of UBC. So that's the whole point of having low ticket, high ticket, and mid ticket products in your store. Because when the low ticket fall through, the high ticket gonna come through and vice versa. So you gotta have them all, if that makes sense. But yeah, and one course a day, exactly. Even if it was one a day, even if you did 2 a week, that's 1,000 a week. If I could see, yep. Why I keep reading the same ones? Oh yeah, Christine. What was the mind shift that changed everything for you? I look, I was that job. The job drove me. Look, the only good thing I can say about the job is the fact that it drove me so crazy and had me so depressed that it had me online trying to find a way to make money. And that's how I even came across all of this. I was like, I got to do something different. I can't keep going to this job being stressed out, being it was crazy. And I started getting on the internet trying to find ways to make money online. And I started seeing people talk about digital products. And that's how I started learning more about digital products. And then the more I searched, the more I got pushed all the content. And then I started getting too much information, right? I started getting all these different courses. I'm like, wait, what about this? And this course and that course. So then I just kind of backed up and I was like, okay, let me figure out what I need to be doing. So I watched for a while. And then the one that I started with that felt the most connected with me was UBC. And I bought it. I just went for it. I bought it one day. But that's what pushed me to it. That's definitely what took me there. Yep. So that was like the triggering point of the mind shift. Just realizing that I did not want to go to work and work for nobody else for the rest of my life. That was like number one. The number two was the fact that I was paycheck to paycheck and I was tired of like just paying my bills and waiting for the next check. On top of having teenage kids and a daughter in college didn't make it no better. So I'm like, I got to figure this out. And it just drove me into the online space trying to figure it out. And then that's how I came across digital marketing. I really like this whole concept and you making money learning. Exactly. That's the whole point. To learn from the course and then earn from it. And if you don't want to resell it, don't. Create your own products. And guess how you're gonna learn how to do that? The course. And then you sell your own products if you want to. You don't even have to resell the course, yo. That's the thing. But the whole point of the course is to teach you how to make the sales, no matter what you're selling, if that makes sense. And how to set everything up, how to have your email marketing, how to build your brand, how to make a funnel, how to, that's the whole point of the course, to teach you how to make the sale. Even if you don't want to sell UBC, you still gonna have to sell your own products. How you gonna sell them? If you're not making sales, then maybe you need a course that's gonna teach you how to the psychology behind marketing. We gotta change your name to stop it, Jasmine. She said long money. No, baby. Jasmine. Jasmine is funny. You need to stop, girl. Look, I'm not gonna say all that because I ain't look, baby. I'm just grateful at this point. I'm just grateful. Oh Lord. I'm about to learn multiple. Jasmine crazy. Exactly. So you bought it to learn multiple streams of income, right? So yeah, the whole point you should be getting it for is to learn. And then the fact that you able to like resell that course is just that's the added bonus, y'all. That's the icing on top. The fact that you get to resell it too. And then have access to a whole community of people who can help you too at the same time. Yep, that's the whole point, y'all. Y'all, I am about to launch memberships on my channel, just so y'all know if y'all haven't heard me say it in like my last few lives or videos. I'm about to launch memberships on my channel. I'm actually going to do one. I was going to do multiple tiers, but I'm not. I'm going to just do one tier. But if you join a membership, it'll pretty much give you like access to member only lives. I'm also going to do a chat. So it'll give you access to the chat, like the community chat. And in the chat, y'all, is where I'm going to be pretty much giving tips, also putting free guides, free templates, free digital products, doing Q&A. So a bunch of stuff, y'all. I'm gonna be doing free products all the time, like putting them in there. But that's gonna be all included in the membership. If you join the membership, I don't know when I'm gonna launch it, probably next week, because I'm still not done figuring out how to work the chat because I'm confused. So just y'all gotta work with me because it's gonna be a Discord. It's gonna be a Discord, but I'm getting it together. I can't have y'all in there and I'm over here struggling to type a post, right? Or upload a document. So as soon as I figure that out, I'm gonna actually launch it and have it available on my channel, y'all. Tier levels 2, Pat. Yeah, so I decided to just do one tier because I was gonna have 3 tiers and I'm already I don't want to say I'm confused, but I'm like, why I'm working harder? We're gonna work smarter, right? I'm all about working smarter, y'all. I'm like, babe, we're gonna do one tier, we're gonna make it reasonable price for everybody. And look, you join or you don't, but it ain't gonna everybody gonna have the same thing, if that makes sense. And then I can always add more tiers later, if that makes sense. So when I looked at it like that, I actually researched to see what's the easiest way for a beginner to do it. And that's the easiest way. And then I can always add tiers. Like if people want extra one-on-one stuff, I can add more tiers, if that makes sense. But it's just gonna make it easier for everybody. Every morning after my training, I came back to the office and write the book, my notes. Okay, so you have it on your MacBook. You need to go to Canva now. So if you've already wrote the ebook, all you need to do to go to you need to go to Canva. You need to find a fitness ebook, find a template that's already made, and then maybe I can make a YouTube video on it. It won't necessarily be on fitness, but maybe about showing you how to pick an ebook, and like then you just have to put your own information in the ebook if you already wrote it out, if that makes sense. Discord is like a chat. It's kind of like a chat room. It's just how you have like Slack. Have you heard of Slack or Telegram or stuff like that? It's a chat basically. It's like a community chat, where we can talk, we can do voice chats, we can text, I can add documents, add digital products for free. So you can upload stuff. So it's a chat basically. It's just called Discord is the name of it. I went with that because it's easily integrated with YouTube. Yes, Christine. I'm gonna check it in just a minute when I get off. You too. Thank you, and you have a good night, Christine. Yep. I knew what Discord was, but I've never messed with it like that. So I actually created the chat already, but I'm in there like typing, like messing around, trying to figure out how to work it right first. So it's similar. It's kind of like Slack, but it's just different, right? So same concept though, right? I almost did Slack. So I almost did Slack because Slack was an option too for the chat, but Slack can get a little bit confusing. Everything be mumbled up. I had Slack too for school one time, and it's just after a bunch of stuff, it can get messy. So I was like, baby, look, we ain't doing Slack. But yeah, I'm trying to organize it to where it's easily like different categories. So it's easy people can easily find what they're looking for. Here I go, just yawning. Any other questions, y'all? How long I've been on here? Oh, an hour already? Dang. Time be flying. An hour already. Does anybody want me to show the inside of UBC before I hop off a live? If so, let me know in the chat and I can share my screen, y'all, before I get off. Okay, yep. Let me show it real quick. It takes a while to come up, so tell me when y'all can actually see the screen. Oh, why am I yawning? Okay, so this is how it looks when you get on the platform. It's modules, y'all. So y'all not getting like a course where you got to read a bunch of shit. We're not doing that. So it's literally videos. A lot of it is videos. I think there's over 300 videos, tutorials. As you can see, these three, the 7-figure mindset, core fundamentals, crash course, those are three new ones. They were just added like 2 weeks ago, just to give an example of the new stuff being added. Then you got funnel building, branding, resale mastery, how to launch. This module teaches you how to launch, y'all, how to launch your own product. So that way you make sales. There's a process behind launching products. Email marketing, these three, 72-hour sales machine and AI, those are also new. Those were just added 2 weeks ago. Here's attraction marketing, teaching you how to draw people to you without coming off as salesy. For the faceless people, there's a whole module on faceless, content creation, DMs, Instagram, Reels. You got value videos, YouTube, TikTok, the TikTok live strategies, video editing. Once you start making money, business expansion, your taxes, y'all, because you gotta look, we gotta pay taxes now. You got taxes, digital product creation, teaching you how to do that, how to set up memberships if you want to, affiliate marketing, beauty business branding, brand deals, y'all. That's a whole nother stream of income. And then we got organization and all of the live recordings. And then the course goes into Spanish. UBC is in 5 languages. It's in Spanish, Portuguese, German, and French, and English. So they got access to the same content as y'all can see. So it's not just the US, y'all. It's literally worldwide. And for an example, when you click on funnel building, it's literally breaking down step by step, y'all. If you're gonna do Stand Store, it's giving you the intro to Stand Store. And as y'all can see, these modules, when you click on them, you got a bunch of stuff. So it's not like you're getting 1 or 2 things. It's literally telling you step by step, create your account, set up Stripe and PayPal, how to add the thumbnail, the checkout page. It's giving you step by step, System IO and beacons. So that's just an example of when I tell y'all it's beginner friendly, and it's literally from the beginning telling y'all what to do to set everything up and have the course on your store. So when you are ready to market it, you can. So that's just an example of what it looks like. So a bunch of stuff, y'all. The YouTube one is fairly new. It's been in here for a few months, but this wasn't always in here. So that's how it looks, and it's self-paced. You can go through the modules at your own pace. It's not like a particular order. You just kind of grow and just do it as you go, if that makes sense. You don't have to go through the whole course in order to actually start marketing or learning. I mean, or like trying to sell your products or whatever the case may be. Is that good, y'all? Anybody have any questions about UBC before I keep writing, before I hop off of this live? But that's how it looks, y'all. The inside of the course. So, like I said, you get a ton of information. And each of these modules are full of content, like Faceless. Right here. Look at all this. It's teaching you the reels, the captions, the stories, how to edit, all of that, types of Faceless accounts. So you're getting a lot of stuff. That's how I learned. That's how I started. So definitely a great course to start with and learn from. Yes, I do too. I do too. Yep. It's very valuable, y'all. If anybody is interested in the course, just know if you on the checkout page, if you do payments, you can check out through Klarna or Afterpay, and it'll break the payments up if you get approved for the payments. So that just makes it easier for people, because I get it, trust me. And you can find the course either in the chat, and when I'm not on live, y'all, it's linked in my YouTube bio under my Stand Store. If y'all have any questions, just DM me on Instagram if y'all have questions once I hop off the live. What is up with these 6s? Any last minute questions? Anybody? Oh, I didn't know this was here. Let me stop clicking on stuff before I accidentally close the live. What is this? Y'all be messing with stuff trying to figure out what's what. No last minute questions before I go? Okay, y'all, I'm about to get off in 2 minutes. If anybody has anything, let me know before I end the live. I don't know what this means. Okay, y'all, I am about to get off of here. Make sure y'all follow the IG. Send me messages over there. If y'all have any questions, today's Friday. I might not be able to go live tomorrow. If I go live tomorrow, it's gonna be early, y'all. Early in the day. If I go live. Yep, it's gonna have to be early. But hopefully I answered everybody's questions, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all in my next live.